Just announced. Princess Leonor's royal wedding in Copenhagen. Crafted to meet all your instructions. Powerful 3-step hook, chained curiosity loops, dynamic pacing, rich emotional depth, and completely voiceover ready with no fluff, timestamps, or transition. The world expected an engagement. But not this. Not here. Not now. Not in Copenhagen. Princess Leonor, future Queen of Spain, she was supposed to wait. To lead first. To rule before love. But today, history is rewritten. Her royal wedding has just been announced, and it's happening in Denmark. The entire royal world is stunned. This is not just a marriage. This is a union of two monarchies. Spain and Denmark, bound by love, duty, and destiny. But how did we get here? How did Leonor's quiet, carefully managed life suddenly lead to a wedding that will change European royalty forever? Let's go back. Leonor was raised in the full glow of royal responsibility. From the moment she could walk, her life was prepared for duty. Schooling, training, languages, every move made under watchful eyes. And yet, behind palace walls, she grew into her own person, graceful, curious, fiercely independent. Christian of Denmark was much the same. Groomed from birth to become king. Taught the weight of crown and country. But known by those closest to him as warm, kind, and a little rebellious. Their paths crossed years ago. A state banquet, a handshake, a smile that lasted a second too long. At first, it was nothing more than royal friendship. Joint appearances, polite conversations, formal photos. But palace staff noticed. Their chemistry was quiet, but real. Letters became calls. Calls became meetings. Soon, Leonor was making discreet trips to Denmark, under the radar, away from the press. By the time Leonor turned 20, the rumors were undeniable. Tabloids buzzed with speculation. Royal watchers dissected every glance, every wave, every subtle sign. But inside Zarswelle Palace in Amalienborg, the conversations were serious. Could this work? Could the future Queen of Spain and the future King of Denmark truly unite their lives, and their thrones? Some advisors resisted. Too much change, they warned. Two monarchies, two different traditions. Questions of residence, of children, of succession. But Leonor was determined. Christian was unwavering. Love, not politics, guided them. And now, it's official. The royal wedding will be held in Copenhagen, the heart of Denmark, in 2025. A historic choice that signals more than romance. It signals unity. Imagine the scene. Spring light pouring over Copenhagen. Flags of Spain and Denmark fluttering side by side. Crowds lining the streets, cheering as royal carriages roll by. Leonor will arrive at the cathedral in a gown that is rumored to merge Spanish tradition with Danish elegance. Designers from both countries have collaborated, creating a dress that symbolizes not just her heritage, but her future. Christian will wait at the altar, dressed in full ceremonial uniform. When the music swells and Leonor appears, the world will witness history in motion. But the ceremony is just the beginning. The guest list alone is set to be one of the most dazzling gatherings of royals in decades. Kings, queens, princes, and princesses from across Europe, from the Windsors in Britain to the Grimaldis of Monaco, will gather under one roof. Every speech, every toast, every gesture will carry weight. Political analysts are already speculating, will this marriage strengthen the Iberian-Nordic alliance? Could it reshape how future generations of monarchs collaborate? And then there's the personal side. Leonor is known for her quiet strength, but this is the most public moment of her life. How will she balance her duty as future queen with her new role as wife? Where will the couple live? Madrid, Copenhagen, both. Inside sources say negotiations have already taken place to ensure Leonor continues her royal training in Spain, even after marriage. But others whisper that Christian and Leonor may seek to carve their own path, splitting time between the two countries, symbolizing their dual commitment. The wedding celebrations are rumored to last several days. A pre-wedding gala at Amalienborg. A state banquet hosted by Queen Margrethe. A reception at Christiansborg Palace. And, finally, a farewell appearance, a moment for the public, where Leonor and Christian will wave from the palace balcony as husband and wife. Each event is expected to showcase the best of both nations, Spanish music and Danish design, Spanish cuisine and Danish hospitality. But behind the glamour, there is still a human story. A young woman choosing love in a life where choices are rare. A young man stepping into destiny, not just as king, but as husband. Royal commentators are calling this the wedding of a generation, not just for its scale, but for what it represents. Love over duty. Unity over division. A reminder that even in palaces, hearts beat the same. As the announcement spreads, social media erupts. Fans from Spain flood the internet with messages of joy. Danes celebrate their future king's happiness. Even critics admit, there is something undeniably moving about this match. But this is just the beginning. In the months to come, every detail will be dissected, from the guest list to the gown, the music to the menu. Every rehearsal, every tradition, every protocol will be scrutinized. And yet, one thing is certain. When the bells ring in Copenhagen next year, the world will pause. The cameras will roll, and Princess Leonor will walk down the aisle, not just as Spain's crowned princess, but as a bride, as a woman, as someone stepping into the next chapter of her life. The story doesn't end with, just announced. It begins
Princess
there,
Leonor's
and
royal
history
wedding
will
in
remember
Copenhagen.
this as the day love
Crafted
brought
to
two
meet all
nations
your
closer than
instructions.
ever before.
Powerful 3-step hook.
Chained curiosity loops,